As I mentioned at the start of the talk, porphyry deposits are low grade but generally very large. As a result of the low grade and size, few porphyries can support expensive underground mining techniques, and most are mined by open pit methods. This picture is of Bingham Canyon in Utah. An aerial shot like this doesn't give a true idea of just how big the pit is, and you need to get on the ground to appreciate that. This is a photo from the edge of the pit, and you can start to get an idea of the scale from the trucks climbing up the haul roads within the pit. But you only really get a full understanding of scale when you see one of those trucks standing next to a normal SUV. A Cat 797 has wheels 12 feet high and carries a payload of almost 400 tons. The driver probably barely noticed when he drove over this SUV. Everything about porphyry deposits is big. Here are some of the biggest porphyries in the world. You can see that these range in size from 2 billion tons up to Chuquicamata at a whopping 16 billion tons, with a pit that is over 800 meters deep or 2,600 feet. Bingham, which I showed a couple of slides back, is a relative baby in this family. Few economic porphyries are smaller than 100 million tons. But although they're big, they're very low grade. Here are some of those same deposits arranged in order according to copper grade. They range from 0.5% copper up to just under 1% copper. Compare those grades to those at Tenke Fungurume in Congo, with an average copper equivalent of 5% copper, and you can see why they have to be big to make a profit and compete. Tenke Fungurume is not a porphyry deposit. It's one of the Central African copper belt style of deposits. If you take into account the probable cutoff, you can see how small the margins are. Porphyry deposits are very sensitive to metal prices. These examples are some of the Cadillacs of the ore deposit world, but other lower grade porphyry deposits can become uneconomic with just a 20% drop in copper price.